really important that we begin to change the mindset of young people to know that your vote counts.
They don't understand that the legislative arm of government is actually a co-equal arm of government.
We have an incredible amount of potential.
Whatever it is I was doing, because of my personal DNA, it had to be of an international standard.
Which is what, seriously speaking, is all about.
Yes, welcome. I usually am very excited when I do editions like this because it's showing that the potential that exists in this country is so innate that if people could tap into that potential and quit complaining, the sky will be the limit for them, for their families, and for the nation, which is what Seriously Speaking is about, really. Now, you're wondering what I have in front. This is the inspiration for the show I'm having today. Now, this is breakfast. It looks like burger, but this show was taped in the morning, so my breakfast was akara, and what the Lagosians call megaun, which is something made from tapioca. So I have hot megaun and not to steaming akara. Now, that's it. Packaged nicely because two young men believed that akara can be touched up. Also on the show today, someone who has dressed me up for so long, a young woman who discovered her dream while in high school, and she didn't bear any odds and decided she was going to go ahead and pursue the dream of styling. Today, even CNN has featured her. I'll be right back on Seriously Speaking, which is all about innovation and following your entrepreneurial dream. Stay tuned. Yes, welcome back. Well, I can't finish my akara right now, but at least I can meet the young men who have made sure that my life's dream. Hi, hello. This is Abioye.
Yes, madam.
Abioye, nice to meet you. You know where you can sit down, it's a show. And then this is Ladi won't sit down. Ladi says he's always watched Adeswa on TV for so long. I'm not that old, too. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate it. Well, I'm going to try because, I mean, even if I have to advertise this, forgive me, but the truth is it's innovative. And I like it, but I want to put it on record. I'm doing this for you now, gratis. When you make money, you remember Seriously Speaking, Abi?
Yes, confirmed.
They'll say anything for now. I appreciate it. But guess what? I suppose it was Ladi I first spoke with when I discovered this, because it was actually on the show here that I had the Breakfast King. That's the name of this particular brand. And I'm like, this is just like Burger King and it's akara and ogi for breakfast. I'm like, damn. Somebody has stolen my idea. Did you get that a lot from people too? When you just started it as this is an idea somebody had, but you know.
Oh yeah, sure. And we acknowledge it, and we ask them if there's a way they want to do it differently. They can come and join us. We can do it together. Okay,
let me start from the beginning. I just wonder, Abioye, you're a pharmacist.
I am, yes.
Now you're frying akara.
Indeed.
How did that happen?
Well, it was just a decision I had to make. I had done about 10 years practice in pharmacy in other climes. Moved back to Nigeria.
Other climes means in the UK?
Well, yes. And I thought I was ready for a fresh challenge. And out of everything we thought about, we wanted a business that we controlled almost the whole process, you know? So, for example, we get the grain, we can liaise directly with farmers, distributors, we get the grain, we do all the processing, we do the cooking, we do the packaging, we do the delivery. So that whole chain, we control a huge chunk of it. And in that way, quality can be assured.
You can maintain your quality.
Exactly,
now,
so that was important.
Let's talk about the dream and achieving this. Is there anything about you, for example, you say you've sold everything. It's true.
Yes.
But you can't finish selling it.
You can't finish selling it.
You can't finish selling it. Yeah, you're right. I've sold it. I've been involved in a couple of things. But what actually inspires me, and that's why when he came up with this dream,
so Abioye came up with a dream?
Yes, he actually came up with a dream. That's why I was able to key into it very well. I remember while I was in Abuja, I saw a lot of people in Abuja working, but they don't wear good clothes. And I came from Lagos. I'm like...
What were you doing in Abuja?
I schooled in Abuja.
Okay.
And I'm like, bankers in Lagos, there's a place they source this clothes.
Marina.
Marina, Yaba, and all. I can actually get it for them and, take it to them and they'll buy it. Probably, it might not be too pricey, but at least me, I can use part of it to, sort myself out. So at any point in time, whatever I'm involved in, we should be, solving a particular problem, really. And that's why, during our lifestyle advisory days, when he said, do you know these guys are just killing themselves for not eating?
That's what Abioye told you?
Yes. And I'm like, that's true. And it was like, and I have an idea. I'm like, okay, bring it on, let's say it. Then he brought it up and we're like, okay, I think, let's do this. Okay.
But why did you think about Ladi as a business partner?
Okay, we had the privilege of working together, obviously.
You worked in...
Yes, we worked in the health insurance industry together. We even partnered. I had various roles. I used to do a lot of lifestyle advisory because of my experience as a...
What does that mean?
Well, I used to go to organizations, speak to them about their lifestyle and the impact it can have on their healthcare outcomes. So it was quick to identify that, over here, breakfast is skipped a lot, especially
in Lagos.
Exactly. The hustle and bustle, the traffic, you need to get out there, rush to work. Then, the worst thing is also people were having very heavy meals at night when they go home. A lot of them, sometimes they won't even eat till they go home and they eat a very large meal. It's not the best, really, health-wise. It's actually meant to be the other way around.
Because they should eat like...
Yes, you should eat like a king for breakfast, really. So we used to preach that a lot during our...
lifestyle outreaches.
Exactly. We used to preach that a lot, and we thought that, yes, we could do it. And not only are we blessed with loads of ingredients, loads of traditional food that
are healthy.
Very, very healthy.
Healthier.
And...
Is there a word like that?
And one thing we pride ourselves on is that, it's locally grown, and the processing is minimal. You don't see too many E numbers flying here and there, preservatives. You don't see any of that,
So you're telling me the whole idea was to ensure that we ate better meals.
Yes.
And so you thought, let's do this as a business.
Yes.
But why did you choose Akara? You tell me you also grew up around Akara, because I grew up around Akara. My grandmother fried Akara to raise her kids. So I always had hot Akara. It's a way of life.
All right. Well, for me, I think the idea of Akara and Ugi in the first place, probably that's what I won't really go for. Maybe I'll go for something differently. Because I remember my mom, when I told my mom that, Mom, what I'm doing now is Ugi Akara, and I'm leaving my job to go and do this Ugi and Akara because I've seen that there's a gap. She said, when you were small, when you were younger, we used to force this Ugi to your throat.
Those babies that you hold. Oh, yeah.
In fact, my own was upside down. The image she gave to me actually inspired me, like, okay, so that means if we do it nicely, probably, we can be like, see, this is a winner, don't worry. This is a winner, we can do it. Yeah.
So I guess that idea, okay, make Akara attractive. That's why you have this kind of package. Because when I first saw it, I'm like, goodness gracious, on the go. Because it's hot and it's warm, you can even have it in the car.
The idea was, number one, to make it, the customer experience was everything, It needs to get to the customer nice and warm, ready to eat, That is what was the primary reason for the packaging. So you see the fall packaging, obviously, makes sure it retains the heat. You have the grease-proof packaging as well, which makes sure it's not looking all oily and greasy when you get it. And you have the thermal pack.
That's true.
Yes.
Akara is traditionally sold in newspaper.
Yes. And it's all oily and
I'm an
greasy.
Akara connoisseur. I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, indeed.
But this is no oil at all. How do you achieve that?
Well, we...
That is secret.
We have many secrets, actually.
I don't see that as a very huge secret. The secret is actually inside the food, not in the packaging. That's why anybody that has not tasted the food really needs to have a feel of it. But
I said there's Akara and there's Akara.
Of course.
But that's not all you do, though. I mean, that's, as a business, you've branded yourself as a food business, something
that's right,
like that?
Yes.
And the Breakfast King as a brand, sorry, if you
no,
have
go
to
ahead.
say...
No,
and the Breakfast King as a brand is first of so many things, that will come up. But this Akara and Ugi, traditionally, our parents lived on distance. And I reckon with the fact that before now, people have lived longer. And it's because of their eating habits, what they eat. My mom told me when she was younger, by 5:30, 6 a.m., they are already cooking.
Oh,
Those that
akara,
go out,
yeah.
before they come back, there's already food. And we notice also, too, that this actually opens you up.
Okay, so it's, for me, the innovative thing is you've taken something that we normally eat and you have made it look nice and you have made it into a business.
Yes, indeed.
And is the uptake good?
Very, very good.
Because I know since then I've not stopped eating because breakfast is an issue.
Yes, indeed. And, you know, unfortunately, a lot of people prefer the Western diet, forgetting that we have the better stuff, actually. So we are trying to promote our own breakfast, which is healthy, nutritious, and we present it
it's
ready
healthy.
to eat
Akara is
and
good,
fresh.
and I like the fact that you have the option. If you want milk and sugar, you add it. If you want honey, you know, you have all those options
Yes,
that you can
indeed.
have. So I take my own streets, please, so that I will save myself. But the truth is, I want to take a break because, like I said, the whole idea for me is that innovation. Were you born with it? Did it come naturally, or did you have to work for it? But I take a break so that I can meet, in my opinion, one of the most creative stylists I know because she works with even the minimal of anything to get you looking good. I'll be right back with my guests in a short while.